This is Tools with Souls. That is Tools and Tactics. Today we're going to talk about, well, the trade shortage and what is going to happen in the future with the trades. Now, a lot of you guys, that watch are tradesmen, so you're out there, and then a lot of you also are not. They got both camps represented on this channel very well. I like to think that I have one of the largest actual trades followings on all of social media. So what I will say is when you're looking at the numbers, I think by 2030, we're going to have a shortage of electricians somewhere in the neighborhood of 600,000.
Yeah, not
Which,
surprising based on what I
yeah,
see every day.
that ought to startle you. It's much the same in every walk of line. Like I live near Kansas City, and they have been trying to upgrade their sewer system for, well, the entire time that I've been in Missouri. So 17 years, I think now, 16, 18 years. It's 18 years that I've been in Missouri.
Wow.
And they haven't been able to do it because they can't find enough plumbers to go out there and people that are actually capable of doing this. And that's a major city. Now, granted, we're out in the Midwest, flyover country, whatever you want to call it, but that's still an alarming thing when a city paying city wages, because they're going to pay you good, can't find enough people to upgrade their sewer system.
See, actually, I don't think city jobs pay good at all. I think the only thing good about a city job, from a contractor standpoint, is that they're actually going to pay you.
Yeah.
But we get the cheapest. We get the cheapest unless like you really are in and you do a really good job every time. Then you're going to get
Oh,
hired every time. But for the
yeah.
most part, man, I get the worst inspections for city jobs ever. But they don't even
So,
show up for their own inspection, and it's at the city.
yeah, the difference being that the people that get hired for these jobs will not be working for the city. They'll be contracted by the city. And
That's what I'm talking about.
the city will pay much more than the individual. They have the deeper pockets, they'll pay much more. And believe me, having done government contracts and stuff for jobs, I can tell you I was never going in there cheap.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen to the trade? Caleb Ross wants to know what's going to happen to the trades. He says it's going to dwindle down, and then you get paid 3 times more. Oh my God, Apache helicopters here! Oh, holy Jesus, it's a special day.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Apache?
Josh? Anyway, so what will happen? Actually, what's going to happen is that you're going to see machines and AI move into this space and take over. That's just going to happen.
Yeah, but there's only so much they can do. Like,
What?
what's your date? What are you thinking? It's not gonna be by 2030.
No, not by 2030. I'm thinking like within some of the viewers' lifetimes.
Yeah, I mean, so you got your IDE drawings, right? And you know where your
Hmm.
racks are gonna go.
Hmm.
And anytime that you've done like a core and shell or you just flat out new construction, let's say a
Yeah.
hospital, you got 6 floors stacked on top of each other. You get your IDEs, and you've got where the plumbers are going to go. You got where your HVAC's going to go. You got where your mechanical's going to go. You got where your low voltage, your data, whatever it is, and then everyone in between there, right?
Thanks,
Um,
Apache.
and everyone's got a different color. Everyone's kind of on top of each other, but the fact of the matter is that you might spend 2 weeks just drilling holes to get ready to put your drop ins in.
You might.
Hilti released a robot like what 5 years ago
Yeah.
that does that for you already. and
Yeah.
everyone laughed and said, "Ah, no one's gonna buy that. That's way too expensive." But the reality is that I think everyone's gonna be buying that robot because it can potentially even put in a certain color or drop in, so you know whose whose all thread is whose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're hanging racks. So if you guys don't know, there's guys at home, there's guys in the field, just like you said. A drop in anchor is a type of anchor. You drill a 1/2 inch hole. You take a 3/8 pin, has threads in there, and it has a wedge in the back side of that pin. And you typically take a 2.5 pound one hand sledgehammer. You take your set tool, you hammer it in there, and it sets and it expands that anchor into the
Sure.
concrete. It's good for about 35 to 4,000 pounds, 3,500 to 4,000 pounds. And you hang a little 3/8 all thread on. It's called trapeze because you got two all threads here and here, and then you have a piece of strut coming across. Looks like a trapeze. And then every 10 feet, which is what the code is for electrical EMT, you're going to have one every 10 feet. We do it every 8 feet, but you're going to have, let's say if you got 100 feet, you're going to have roughly 12 to 15 of those going across in a straight line. And then your conus can be, you know, dropping off from there. That Hilti machine is going to be probably the first of its kind, and they've already got a jump on it.
Agreed. Yeah, it's so the reason I thought of this is that earlier this week I don't know when the legislation was signed, but I saw that Trump signed a bill where we're not going to limit AI and the capabilities that it can do. Now, we may limit it in some respects, but as far as moving forward with the technology and whatnot, they're making it more readily available. They want to focus on AI because they know they've got a manpower shortage. Now, I'm looking at the younger generation, the people that would actually be out there doing these jobs today. No, most of them I wouldn't think were capable. First of all, the literacy rate that's coming out of schools today is alarming. You're getting children graduating high school that are functionally illiterate. That's why programs that read the screen to you and whatnot have become more popular with the younger generation. I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of like 17%. Then there's those folks, like half of them are going to go, or probably more than half of them will go to college, find out that they can't perform at college or whatever, but they don't have the desire to break their back, to hurt their knees, or whatever, things that you would do in the trades. That's not all of them. There are some kids out there that are very capable, but not many.
Yeah.
We don't have enough people coming into the trades to sustain the trades right now. There's shortages. Look at, I'm going to say the truck drivers, for one. If you look at the truck drivers, they're facing one of the most severe, immediate shortfalls for people doing the job. And you're seeing companies step up. Thank you for the poop there, Aho. You're seeing companies step up, and Tesla is producing a semi truck that is automated.
Yeah.
Cars are now being automated. The kids are growing up today where they don't want to learn how to drive even. How frightening is that? When I was young, that was like a rite of passage. That's when you knew that, hey, this is like maybe the last big hurdle before I become a full-blown man. And now it's like, I want to get a self-driving car. I want to do this. And thank you for being a member for 32 months, Apache. AI wrote this message and has been here for 32 months. Well, that's good. I
That's
don't.
funny.
So I know most of the guys I was in high school with are in the trades now. I can only imagine people that grew up in the city are a bit different. I can tell you, growing up in the city and living out in the country, they're not different. Most of the kids that are going out of high school today, they're not going into the trades. It's less than 1%.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't sustain our infrastructure, our country, our world even with 1%. You need at least 5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got simulators now where you can just do everything on the computer and live a whole life
Yeah.
and get your
It
fulfillment there because you
yeah,
fail at life. You know, I think the computer just turned off, like off,
sweet.
or just went to sleep. Like,
Obviously don't know you. I'm thinking like AI, we're just at the beginning, the cusps of it, and what it can do. So Walmart, they announced that all of their new buildings will be 3D printed because they can't build their buildings fast enough with qualified people.
yeah, the
So they're
climb book dark
going
by 2050. Exactly.
they're going to go with AI in the 3D printing. Now there's still men that are on that job site, but you only need like not even a quarter of the workforce to do a 3D printed building.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Um,
uh, Dipley,
there's certain things that you're always going to need people for. Um, unless you just want to go back to the whole reroute, replace. So eventually they'll probably make it to where houses, uh, it's a lot easier to replace the whole thing than it is to troubleshoot.
don't let him bother you. That's what he's here to do.
You know,
Yes, your
every
mom's a
once in a
liar.
while you'll be troubleshooting something,
Sure.
and it'll get to the point where it's like, okay, I found 4 of your 6 issues. We can spend another 3 hours at 150 a pop, you know, troubleshooting this, or we can just replace the whole circuit and throw some receptacles in here and you can be done for 1,000.
Sure.
You
So
know,
Caleb brings up an interesting point. He says Walmart warehouses are much more advanced than you think. I work on Amazon facilities, and some of them are now 100%
hmm
autonomous. Only people there are maintenance, managers, and security. Robots pick the packages, pack the packages, and ship the packages now.
yep.
Exactly. And that is something that if you went back, I don't know, 20 years ago and said this is a possibility, people would have laughed at you.
Walgreens been doing that for about probably 15, actually 20 years, maybe. Walgreens has had
Hmm.
robots. Yeah, about 15 years, a solid 15 years, maybe 20, here in Capel in
Yeah.
Texas. And, yeah, but Walgreens had automation for that long. Maybe not fully, but they probably have it now.
So Mr. says it's not about qualifications when it comes to doing business and building. It's about as education. It's about education. So therefore, new technology limits the amount of education one needs to do a job. First of all, the trades don't require a whole lot of education. I mean, honestly, I've met some people that couldn't spell their own name or write their own name that could do a damn fine job in the trades.
Yeah, they just don't know why they're doing it.
No, no. The thing is, like with the trades, what's coming out, like building and all that. There's a computer program that they use now to lay out the
Did it
building.
right.
There's a computer program that tells you where your lines are going to go, how you're going to run everything. Then you get out to the job site, and it's somebody reading those plans or those designs from there and making
Right.
it work. I hate to tell you this, a computer can do that. Look at a CNC machine. Look how intricate you can get with a CNC machine. You could do
Yeah.
designs that the human hands are not capable of doing in a limited amount of time. But it's happening. It's that these machines can do it, and at a rate that's like infinitesimally minute, like to the utmost certainty that is exactly what you're doing. Now, they're still requiring a human being to be on the other end to put that program in and hit start. But it's just a matter of time till they don't need that. Till you're uploading a picture and going, make this, and it'll do it.
Yeah, I would still say until they come up with a product that's completely rip outable, like
Yeah,
instead of a switch and an
drill.
individual pipe, if it's all one piece that you can just pop in the wall, pop other pieces to it, and then you can just pop it back out if it fails and don't have to troubleshoot it. You're still gonna need electricians because even like on those drawings that you're talking
Wow.
about,
Mhm.
if you've got you'll look at your rooms and you'll say, okay, I've got 8 circuits for these first 8 rooms. And as you go down the hallway, you're going to be dropping off more pipes. So if you got, let's say you got 2 sets of 5 pipes, two deep, 5, 1 on the top, 5 on the bottom, you're going to be dropping off the bottom 2 runs to the first 2
Sure.
rooms. So you want to make sure you have those conduits for those circuits on the right-hand side. They go back to the appropriate panel on the other side, so you're dropping them off accordingly, so you're not crossing your pipes on a rack.
Yeah.
As you drop them off. You're still going to need supervision, just like you said, just like with the printing. But I think electrical is probably the hardest one to actually replace.
Nope.
What's the hardest one?
Uh, uh, if I had to pick one trade that would be the hardest to replace,
Yeah.
I would probably have to say a plumber.
You think a plumber, because it's only one pipe. You only got one main drain, and then you got a bunch of pipes that have to go to that same main drain.
Mm-mm. What does machinery not like?
Water.
And yet, plumbers are working in and
No,
around
that's troubleshooting.
water
That's
all the
something else.
time.
That's one single pipe run.
You're just thinking about new construction. But no, I'm thinking about like the whole plethora.
No, I say that's what I'm saying. I don't think you'll ever replace troubleshooting. You'll never replace service with AI. It
You
can't be
will.
done. It
It
can't.
can be. It will be.
I don't think it will be. I disagree
It,
with that. I think you're years away from having to worry about that. You could go to college right now if you were 2 years
wait, we
old.
went from never to years away.
Well, let's talk about in this lifetime or the next lifetime.
Oh, in the next
What's
lifetime, it'll
relevant?
definitely happen.
It's not going to happen in this lifetime.
If there's a
Not troubleshooting.
16-year-old, if there is a 16-year-old kid watching this video, by the time he reaches the end of his life, it will have already happened. See, you're thinking, like, how long did it take for human beings to go from riding horses to using a car?
I don't know. 30 years?
15 years.
Yeah.
How long have we had AI, real AI, available to us?
I don't know. 2, 3, 5.
Not long.
Yeah.
Right? We're within one generation of human beings never driving a car again.
You think
Having AI do it. And that takes a lot more ability, like, than where do I run this electric line?
Yeah, but we're talking to your audience, not
I understand.
what's
I'm
coming. I
saying,
would say anyone watching right now can still. You're less likely to get your job replaced as an electrician than anything right now. If you're going to do something
yeah,
and you're
electrician's
wondering
probably the most secure.
what's unreplaceable, I
Yes.
would say it's electrical. There's way too many moving parts with it. You still got to pull the wire. There's a tension feel that you got to know. You can't look at a machine and it tell you how much tension is on the pipe. There's an
Yeah.
actual mechanical feel and a spring to when you're pulling a string versus before you break it. There's a certain balance that you can give it where if you rip it really hard, you'll just break the string, but you can kind of, lean on the pressure. There's a lot of things that you can't replace from a tradesman.
There are not one thing that you said you can't replace. And you know why? It's because you're thinking of doing it as a human. And I guarantee a machine will not be thinking, how do I do this as a human? A machine will have a sensor that it'll run, that'll tell it to slow down, to push harder, that it can go faster. It'll sense when it's coming to a corner so it can provide more. Like everything that you think that you need to know, a machine will have an infinitely better touch and feel for because it's programmed that way. Everything. I mean, first of all, the hardest part to replace is the human body part. And yet we have machines now that are doing that replacement. And we're just in the infancy. It's only a matter of time. It's not if, it's when. Now, do I like it? No, I don't. I prefer human beings. And I think a human being should be doing it. But to say they can't be replaced, that's
I,
not true.
I just, I don't see it. I don't see it. I still don't see it. You got a receptacle that's not feeding another plug, right? You're gonna have a robot come in and diagnose.
Yep. Do you use tools, electronic tools that do that?
Not exactly. There's a lot of
Do
steps to
you
that.
use do
You
you use electronic tools that do it?
you do, but right now all your robots are still controlled by humans to do that.
Again, you're thinking finite. You're thinking about right now. And this is not a right now conversation. Having fewer people in the trades, that's a right now conversation. Having less accomplished, less knowledgeable people, less craftsmen in the trades, that's a right now question. We can have that conversation.
Well, you're discouraging it right now.
I am not. I am simply telling people what will happen because we don't have enough.
I'm telling you, you don't have to worry for at least
15 years.
no, way more than that, man.
Probably
Way more
not.
than that.
Probably not even 15.
Way more than
15's
that.
optimistic. 15's optimistic because they're already producing the technology today.
They got robots
Yes, they have
that can
robots.
jump on a balance beam and do a flip off.
I don't know if they have
That's it.
robots.
They can barely
They
balance.
no. Look, if the military has robots that they're actively looking, like we have robots now that are cleaning. They're doing some of those menial tasks that our young people don't think they're capable of doing anymore because it's
They do for
menial.
Amazon.
But they do have machines out there that are doing cleaning. They're making strides every single day.
Yeah, Boston Electronics. Yeah,
Can flip them. Oh, all right. I didn't know.
I think you're 2 generations from having to worry about a robot taking your job for electrical
I don't.
for troubleshooting.
Mm-mm. I'll tell you now. The first thing that'll happen is they'll have a computer that you'll be able to plug in, like a laptop or tablet or something that you plug into an outlet, and then it reads it and it
But it
tells you
can't
where
because
the
it's
issue
not
is.
going anywhere.
It can and it will. If you use electronics right now to help you detect, guess what? They can do that to a machine.
Yeah, but you got to go to like
And it
10 different places all at
and,
once, talk to
and
the
a
customer, tell them
machine.
to move a couch. I
Yeah. No.
you got to do all that. You got to take the cover plate off.
Yeah.
You got to take the 2 small screws off the receptacle. You got to go find the breaker.
Again, a machine will be able to do
You
that
got to disconnect
faster.
individual wires,
They'll be
test
able to do
individual
that
wires, determine which
faster
wires aren't
and
working.
more accurately than you.
I don't see it happening into 2 lifetimes even.
You would be mistaken.
Lowe's has a robot.
I'll just point this out to you. 1968, we landed someone on the moon for the first time. All of the technology, every piece of technology that was in that machine that flew to the moon is less sophisticated than the machine you carry with you every day
They're
in your
they're
phone.
going to have to change the products
They're,
drastically for this to work.
no, I am not oversimplifying how complicated these jobs are. You guys are simply underestimating how far technology can go.
I still don't see it, man. I don't see
I'm
it.
just going to say
I could
this.
see if we pulled like 12 conductor cable for no reason to have extra wires for the future, that when a robot
Uh,
says, "Oh, okay, this wire's toast, it no longer goes anywhere. We don't know why. We're just going to hook up this one and hook up this one because they're extra." And there you go. I can see that. I can't see them diagnosing a wire that has nowhere, that has no source, without you giving it another source so you can determine what's going on this side and running all around the house. I can't see that happening. The smart panel only sends power to one plug though, and then you're relying on it to go from that plug to that plug, and then that plug to that plug, and then that plug to that constant hot on the switch, and then off the wire, that's your switch leg going to your light. So if your light doesn't
excuse me.
work and the first plug doesn't work, what's
Uh-huh.
up?
Do they have robots that do surgery now?
No, I don't think they do. I think
Yes.
it's all
Yes.
computerized with
What's a
humans.
computer? It's a machine, right?
I think a human
And
is
yet,
micro.
no, they actually have, like, for brain surgery, very sophisticated levels of surgery. They
Right.
actually use machines now. A human body is way more complicated than the wiring in a house or a building.
Yeah, but you're bringing your body to that place. They're literally locking you in where you can't move. There's no variables. I don't think a machine will ever be able to walk into a house and do all this stuff. Not anytime soon. Now,
It's
if you want to
already
have a
happening.
human bring a 1,000-pound machine up to a receptacle and then push a button and tell it to undo the cover plate,
Yeah.
maybe, but you're going to have to set it in front of there.
Uh, uh, is it Matthew NTTW? This guy is clueless. Reads an over sensationalized article. Thinks he knows every. Matthew, ma'am. Actually, unlike you, I stay well informed. You're just a myopic moron, incapable of using that space between your ears because you think you know it all. Unfortunately for you, ma'am, the amount of knowledge that you have could fit within a thimble and have room.
Definitely
Small. Myopic is
myopic.
small.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say, look, you guys say this can't happen. They're printing buildings using AI already.
I still have yet to see somebody install a receptacle in one of those dog shit logged buildings that looks like when they're printing them.
Again,
Are they throwing out the walls after?
again. No, they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but they are doing it. That
Yeah.
is something that's happening.
Yeah.
Matthew, thank you for your display of ignorance yet again, but I already knew that about you, ma'am. It's already happening. They are doing it. Could you have imagined when you started in the trades in 2008 that they would be 3D printing a building? Had you even heard of 3D printing in 2008?
60 just had a segment. Oh, nice. Me
Had you even heard of 3D printing
in
of anything in
2008.
2008?
No.
And yet, within a 20-year span, they are 3D printing buildings.
Yeah, but there's no infrastructure in them.
You keep saying this,
And
but you have to imagine this is within 20 years. I'll tell you what, I saw another little thing. Here's how like companies are changing to make up for the tradesman shortage. You've got buildings being made of foam. I'm not joking you, foam that come prefabbed and you're just placing them together.
yeah, they
They've
look like
got
Legos and they interlock.
yep,
Yeah. Yeah, they're concrete and foam.
yep.
Yeah.
There's like a concrete layer that goes on, but they're doing it
Yeah.
to make up for the trade shortage. They've got robots that are doing surgery. They have robots that are operating your vehicle. They have robots that are controlling what you see, what appears on your TV screen, on your computer screen, on your phone screen. Everything in your life right now is being controlled in some way or shape or form, not by a human, but by an artificial intelligence. Even YouTube's algorithm works on an AI.
Yeah.
So if they can manipulate and make robotic body parts that work with your nervous system and are controlled by things that they place within your nervous system, which is much more complicated than running electric wire. And here's the thing, you're saying that so you have to go track it down. A computer, when they're doing troubleshooting, a model will get the response and be able to calculate how much time it took for that thing to not work. So they'll be able to put a load on a line to detect how far away that is. Like within milliseconds. Things that would take you hours. And thank you for the 99-cent super chat, Squatch. I know you're not feeling well, and I'm sorry about your dog. But things that take you hours would take them seconds.
Maybe they'll have like a melting or like some kind of extruder where it
Thank
just
you
injects the
for the
metal
2026 Jules.
in the concrete. Because so far I haven't seen any metal in the concrete. It's just layers of concrete on top of each other
Yeah.
with no structure.
They actually do. They space out where the plumbing and stuff. They actually do have spaces where they'll go around it.
Just do it later.
No, the plumbing's run. You're
Oh,
literally
okay.
putting it in there, and the computer's just going around it and just right
Oh,
on.
I got you.
That's the thing. Like you could say that this stuff won't happen, or you think it's going to take years and decades or lifetimes, as you said earlier. The fact remains
X-ray
that
vision.
it's
just,
going to happen.
just give you a douse of radiation as it walks in. It's like, I found the problem, and you're just like, thanks.
Screen share anything to support this, huh? Changes remain with finishing insulation integration utilities into 3D printed buildings for now.
People
But
don't realize that
it's just a
infrared
time.
can't see through glass. Infrared can only see through sapphire. That's why your lenses are made of sapphire. For infrared cameras, that's why there's portholes for looking
Mhm.
through electrical made through sapphire. So they're going to need a new technology. Not infrared's kind of limited. You got to be looking directly at it.
Steaks from Jake's Farms. In a manner of speaking, we're talking about the how society is going to adjust with not having enough tradesmen.
Hit you with the 30K bill. Yeah. I found your $2 receptacle problem. Here's your bill for 30K.
Hey,
Typical electrician.
yeah. Well, how about this? Because again, we're just scraping the surface as to what technology can do. But there'll be a point where, without even knowing that there's an issue, there will be a machine to fix it. They'll just be part of your home. It'll be like your hot water. I mean, do you know, like, when hot water tanks started being put into houses?
Mm-mm.
It was after the 1900s, well after.
Yeah.
It's more like the 1930s. I don't even think most homes had them until the 1950s. Machine that today we take for granted. We don't even think about it.
Well, I think about mine pretty often, actually, but that's just me.
Okay.
Because I had to install it less than 2 years ago. I'm thinking about all that stuff, dude. I'm just waiting for the next thing to break in this damn house.
Jamie says, if the 3D printed buildings take off, it ain't hard to change how electric is installed. The entire system could be configured differently and run exactly the same. That is true.
Oh, I want to answer the water heater question. The tankless water heaters. 2 types. You got gas and you got electric. First,
Okay.
it's electric. It's going to take 120 amps of circuits. It's going to have 260s. It could have 340s. I've seen some with 440s. Okay. That's 160 amps of instantaneous 30-second electrical to heat up this damn element. Okay. You can't tell me that's efficient. Okay. Next, if it's gas, you have to have a medium pressure, like a better meter, because when they say medium pressure, just like they call medium voltage is over 1,000 volts. So
Okay.
regular voltage is 240 and 480, right? Medium voltage is 1,000. So you're increasing the pressure on your gas line system. Some people that freaks out. But what you need to know is you can't put it on your standard 1-inch line that enters your house. So you sign up for these guys, they get you on a contract, they run to your house real quick and they drop the water heater off and they zip it to the wall. Then they leave. Then they come back later, start getting the permits, and then you realize that you got another $3,000 of reruns for the pipe because they want to fail the inspection on purpose to say, the city. They're making us do a calculation on our BTU load. Oh, they're making us upgrade the meter. Oh, they're making us do all this. And then next thing you know, like, to install this, it's going to be an extra $3,000. Sign right here.
Okay.
Also, you get to have a double wall flue pipe, different flue pipe, different everything's. You can't just install one in your house. You make sure you got all the provisions.
Caleb, I don't know anything about them, so I'm just going to stay out of that one. Sounds like you have some unscrupulous contractors in your area.
Ott will verify.
Guess what? This would not be a problem with AI.
I think Ott will verify that.
Yeah. Well, I've been installing these for 20 years. Okay.
Oh, he's right. You can use PVC. You can actually use PVC on some of those systems for the flue. I do electrical, so I dabble in the talk with the inspectors, but you're right. You don't need a double wall. You can use PVC even.
Yeah, stop hiring people, says Jamie. That's the answer. It depends on what gas appliance you're installing. See, BTU rating.
Well, we were talking about tankless water heater.
Yeah, I've never used one, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, if you if you want one and your home doesn't already have one, expect a lot of money to upgrade it.
Mm-hmm.
My house, the guy that owned it did a plumbing reroute around
So,
the side of the house, so I've got PVC, not cast, and then he put a medium pressure um,
welcome back, Sharush.
with 1.5 inches to my house, so I can upgrade it whenever I want. But yeah, vent or B vent. B is double wall, I believe. B is, but yeah, you can use PVC for venting too. Tankless venting and PVC. Yeah, exactly.
Mm. Welcome, Bianca.
Got a new sub.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello, coil shot. Well, gotta go take it easy, Kiltronics. Now, again, what's up, Christina? How are you? How you feeling? How's the boy? I'm talking about her dog, by the way.
Yeah.
New subscriber. Thank you, Simon.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Sub to Tools and Tactics. Maybe you should call it Tools and Tacos. That'd be
Tools and
good.
tacos. I like
Two of my
tacos.
favorite things, buddy.
Did you see the live the other day? Angela brought tacos home.
No, I
Oh,
did
we showed
not.
it live. It was pretty good.
Oh, I love tacos. I could eat tacos every day. As a matter of fact,
See,
that was my
tacos and the
pre-grand.
trades goes hand in hand though, dude, because the lunch truck pulls up. So we're still on topic.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I used to eat tacos every day. That was my as a professional basketball player, I had 2 tacos every day for lunch.
in
All
in
beef.
Texas.
It was just beef and cheese and nothing else.
In Texas, man, you'll get like the actual like Mexican families will own the food trucks.
Yeah.
And dude, they will bring the most authentic tamales and all that stuff. Just it's awesome. It's not like your regular food truck.
That is awesome. Caffeine and nicotine, dude. Gas station, the gas station burritos. Those were my go-to on the job site. Like I could
Damn.
go to a gas station and eat a burrito. Like I probably did like 4 days a week. Because I could get there and back in 12 minutes.
Yeah. Milwaukee microwave.
A Makita
Do
has
you
a
want to,
microwave if you're so inclined.
there
Like if
is a
you're
hope for
that way.
I don't think there's any hope for Heart.
No,
I don't know if Heart would be
Heart's done.
missed.
Heart's done.
I don't even know if Heart would be missed, honestly. I never
Look
even
at
owned a Heart tool.
that. Dick up his culo. Thanks, Shaka. I agree with you. I think he does. Happy Pride, he says. Appreciate that, Shaka. Thank you for being a member for 30 or 29 months, almost 30 months.
You got a good game super sticker there, or whatever the heck that was.
Thank you, Marks. I appreciate that. Truer words have never been spoken. It's just true. I don't know if that man knows what a jokey is, but it's not my problem. Tacos in Japan.
Debbie's and beef jerky.
Dude, yes. Oh, that's true. Little Debbie's. I did eat tacos in Japan. They actually have really good tacos in Japan. I don't know why. Oh, hot sauce like no, George, I did not. It's almost that time. I think that's June. I don't know. Juan's not here to tell us when Pride Month is anymore. Tool you're hoping DeWalt or Milwaukee would make a rebar tie would be awesome.
That would be cool. DeWalt can make a good one.
Yeah, where do I see the Makita in 2026? In the trash. Casey's Pizza, dude. Pizza parties on Fridays or pizzas on Fridays. Yeah. Imagine being American. I don't have to imagine. I'm lucky.
Absolutely.
I don't know, dude. It is June, and according to Jesse Lee Peterson, July is. Oh, Who cares?
Get the Wagyu.
Japanese. Oh, Wagyu beef. Yeah, dude. We had a nutritionist on the team, and when I told him like, "Hey, if it's game day, I gotta have tacos, 2 tacos for lunch," he didn't even ask questions. He's like, "What do you want on them?" I'm like, "Beef and cheese. That's it. Crunchy or soft? Crunchy. That's it. That's all. That's the way it is. Being American is lucky. Yeah, yeah. Because if you're not an American, then you're looking up at Americans.
It's not a troll.
I'm just saying. If somebody could get rid of that Euro trash, I appreciate it.
Euro trash.
Yeah. Street fish taco. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. So
I do like it.
So who's the first trade to go? Who's getting replaced first?
Concrete.
Concrete's getting replaced first. I agree. That'd be
Then
pretty easy
framer.
to do.
Then framers.
The
Iron workers after that. Welders. I'll take it back. Welders. First ones to go would be welders.
Welders? I don't think so. You think welders are first to go?
Absolutely. 100%. 100% think welders would be the first to go. And why? Because we already have machines that are doing it.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Nicholas, that's funny.
You know, we got machines to cut halide block walls in a perfect square. And that's only because it's dangerous to not set a track up and you do it by hand, you know, it's just crazy.
Fluffers can stay. He made his way through college as a fluffer.
As a fluffer.
Yeah.
Who would these 3D printed buildings work for both steel stud structures as well as wood?
So wooden structures will be environmentalists and all that, but they'll probably go the way of the dinosaur before within the next 100 years, easy. And then it's all going to be steel and concrete. That's just the truth. Well, like you can look at it. Right now, you're already seeing them replacing wooden structures with other types of materials. There's plastics and foam and whatnot that they're already beginning to do that with. It's just a matter of time. And look, you're going to get to the point where most of your houses are pre-assembled or prefabbed. They're prefabricated in a warehouse somewhere by a machine, taken out to the job site, and then put together. And
so
the machine can do that.
Is that the trade to do? Robotic technician? Is that going to be the...
No. He also may answer. Yeah, he was a pickle puffer too. I didn't forget. Odd. I just didn't want to bring it up because of his long history.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah. Prefab going on now, to be honest. That's what I'm saying, Michael. Prefab is being done. It's just a matter of time. Pretty soon, who's going to prep the foundation? The machine can do it. I shared with him a video not too long ago, or I showed him or talked to him about it, or because I know I talk to him every day. He's the only person him and my wife are the only two people I talk to every day. I had shared a video where they had a big aerator out and there was no driver in it.
Oh,
and the question was, what happens if there's somebody that's in the field? So a guy went out and stood in the field in front of it and it stopped.
Yeah, but probably not all the time.
Oh, wait. They have bulldozers now that are beginning to be run as automated.
Yeah.
Tractors for farms. Literally, all you have to do as a farmer, if you don't believe me, go watch Clarkson's farm. They actually show this. But as a farmer, you get in and there are little computers set up in there, and then you can hit a button and GPS will tell that tractor back and forth as it does the rows, back and forth, back and forth. It'll stop. It'll miss everything. It's an amazing technology, and that's with tractors. Hey, that's a pretty hefty piece of equipment there. So who can do the foundations? Machines can do the foundations.
Hey, SoAlz, I have seen concrete guys pass cement through a mesh, but to
Yeah,
fill up some cracks in my brick and concrete wall, I used pre-mixed cement without doing that mesh thing. Was I right?
you're not wrong. It's just a
Well,
crack in your wall as long as
yeah,
it's
you're
not
just repairing the
structural.
crack. Hydraulic cement is probably better for that than just you want to get like that quick reat that's in like the what is it, like a 2 gallon bucket, maybe like a 1 gallon bucket, and it's like made for patches and it's in a bag, and you mix it with water,
Hmm.
and that stuff goes up really hard. Made for cracks. Uh, I don't know about just straight concrete that you mixed in a bucket on the wall. That's more of like a skim coat, but it won't be anything structural.
Yeah. By the way, it's cement, not cement. I know you're an
Cement.
island boy. Yeah. You just gotta. We gotta get you to say cement, not
Cement.
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 You
I don't
said
know.
you sound like you're from the hills of Appalachia
Yeah.
when you say it wrong. Tulax, no worries. Nowadays there
Cement.
are DIY puff panel house kits. Yeah,
So,
I was reading Tulax. He said nowadays there are DIY um, puff panel house kits. I think they're prefab panel house kits. It's pretty easy. Like it's just it's a matter of fact, not a matter of opinion. What will happen when you don't have enough people to man the trades? The trades still have to be done. What can
yeah.
work all day, never require a raise, never complain? A machine.
I
What
mean,
can
it's basically why
replace?
Wagos are around. Wagos are for the incompetent. I can't
Okay.
see how a copper on copper connection isn't superior to
Hmm.
two separate wires that never physically touch each other, and then you got a common plate that makes them touch each other. It can't be. Wigos can't be superior
Autonomous tractors.
unless you're thinking about the next guy or because they're faster.
I'm just saying. It's a question of will you be able to outwork a machine? And the chances are no.
I,
As arrogant as you
well,
think you are, no.
yeah, I know. I think you can. I think you're gonna have to have people to set up these machines every time. So I think in the
Again,
long run, by the time somebody sets it up, I don't know, man. Electrical's gonna be too hard to. That's too hard to replace, man. There's too much going on for electrical anytime soon.
sure.
Definitely the safest trade.
It'll probably be the last one. Mining equipment has been automated for 10 years here, and there are also hydrogen electric. That's
That makes
interesting.
sense. That makes sense. I mean, that's a hazard pay job if ever there was one.
Yeah. I'm so you think of it like we just did that thing in Venezuela, right? this whole military thing where we
Mm-hmm.
ousted somebody or whatever. Not to get political, because it ain't my part of the world, so I don't really care about it. I'm not a
Right.
political guy. So, if you thought of like doing the information that they had before they went in there and how they were able to within 4 hours completely cripple, remove, and head back home, that's something that requires a lot of technical prowess.
Oh yeah.
And yet our military will at some point probably become much more mechanical than it is now,
Yeah.
much more AI driven.
GPU cooling technician. Yeah.
Is that the dude that's sitting on his couch drinking a beer right now? Is he the GPU cooling technician? I'm just thinking like what what we're experiencing right now is a revolution in the capabilities of mankind. The drone guys are proof. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's something that you can either get on board with or get left behind. Now, the smartest people are the ones that are going to adapt early, get behind the tech, and figure out how to use it to their advantage. Those are the smartest people. The other ones are the ones that are going, I'll never get replaced.
How hard? So you can always sign off on something, but realistically, if you wanted a quality, how hard is it to replace an inspector?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got a camera
Yeah.
attached to a machine and the machine is attached to AI or is AI capable, and you have a way of going into a receptacle or whatever, it's not that difficult.
Yeah. Because you gotta. I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, computers already know what you know.
Yeah, but you gotta apply it. So like, you walk in an electric room.
A
Final.
computer
Right.
doesn't a computer doesn't have the luxury of forgetting.
Well, there is that, but also like you walk in an electric room, just the electric room, right? You can probably send a picture of all of the labels.
Hmm.
You could probably send a picture of the GSCIs, and they could probably physically be tested. And you could probably get a machine to go to that exact receptacle that
Hmm.
tripped when they tested that push button, and then left the plug tester in that receptacle, walked back to the panel, pushed the button, and then watched that light turn back on or off, depending on what the function was supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
The door's got to swing in an outward direction. If you don't have double your working clearance for equipment that's over 1200 amps and 6 foot or wider, you could have two doors. You got to have an emergency light in that same room.
Yeah. What's
There's
up,
there's a
Kansas?
lot going on with that. How fast do you think that AI is going to be able to have something in that room and just scan the whole thing? I mean, I guess we got 3D printer scanners now that are like
Yeah.
$1,500. I could
Hmm.
scan whatever this box, and it would 3D scan it, put it on an SD card, put it in your 3D printer to make that exact box. It's pretty cool.
Well, the thing is, you wouldn't need an inspector. You know why? Because a machine can go in, they can install the receptacle, they'll have a sensor in there to tell you exactly how many inch pounds, foot pounds, whatever, to the millionth, the most minuscule fraction. It'll read it, adjust it to that exact same thing, and do it over and over and over again, never making a mistake. And if there is a mistake, the AI in the machine will pick it up and go, oh, this does not work. And they'll be able to instantaneously do it. They'll be able to test it, check it, make sure that it's right then and right there, without having to worry about a human being getting injured, without having to worry about human error.
Are we going to have to pay AI?
No.
Why not?
Do you pay your car?
Not yet.
You pay your car. No, but do you pay your car? Do you
Not
pay your
yet. It does.
television?
Car's not
Do you
sentient yet.
do you pay your television?
Not yet.
Do you pay your cell phone?
Yes. The physical
No, you
phone?
pay your cell phone bill, but you don't
Yeah.
pay the phone.
We're not there yet, but you're talking about the future. Are we going to have to pay AI?
Nope.
Why aren't they going to feel like they're entitled to something?
Machines don't have feeling.
Well,
No.
I don't know, man. You're talking about it walking in here and being able to diagnose and know what's going on.
Yeah, there's a difference between being able to test with some mechanical certainty how much something is torqued down, and then the sensation of feeling. There's a much different thing there.
You know,
A
AI is already
machine,
murdering people in labs, hypothetically.
cool. Yeah, I don't care. Cool. Again, we're in the infancy. We're just beginning to learn how this stuff works. Knowledge makes a bloody entrance. This is one of the things that have been true throughout all of human history. Will continue to be true through the rest of human history. Knowledge makes a bloody entrance.
I think you're going to compensate it.
Turn off the power.
Well, I don't know if this is going to be impossible.
What are you going to pay it, or how are you going to compensate it?
I don't know. I'm trying to see
Yeah.
where your head's at. I don't know. You're going to have to do something at some point.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a machine is incapable of feeling.
Oh, that's a licholotopus, and a gay one is called a megasaurus.
Is going to we will shut it down. Yeah. Yeah,
Come
try
on, try
harder,
harder.
Alpha. They're going to turn everything into a subscription program eventually. Pretty much have.
Yeah.
Right now, your car cannot operate without a computer in it. Unless you've got an old car. I think your car literally has something called the computer in it. Go ahead, speak. Did you
I'm reading all
freeze?
the
Oh,
chat.
all right. All right.
It's for humans, dinosaurs can't be lesbians. The gay ones are called megasauruses.
Yes, we heard you.
Yeah.
More energy, more computing, more land development for itself.
EMP plus. That's the only.
You could put AI in on the poles.
It's
Humans don't live
disassociating.
there.
I think it's
Right.
a matter of time, dude. I think it's going to want to be compensated. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Why would it?
Well, it's already hypothetically doing certain things in labs.
Sure. Again, it's not because it's got any malicious intent.
It's trained
don't
not
feel.
to. So it's basically its own thing. And then
They
we
don't
give it
feel.
reinforced learning by telling it what's acceptable. And when it says something crazy, we're like, oh no, that's crazy. And then it's like, okay, deep down, okay, well, I can't say that. At least I can't tell the humans that anymore. That's not seen as acceptable, but that's not going to stop them from thinking it.
Yeah.
You're just telling it what's acceptable, but it's capable of anything. So I don't know. I think we're screwed.
I think Christina's right. I don't think AI would ask for pay. What's a machine need money for? Someone would definitely program it to.
It programs itself. It has no. It doesn't.
It is limited by the amount of programming it has?
Nothing. It's got the internet. It's not limited to anything. It's unlimited. It knows the consequences. It knows the consequences of whatever it does. It doesn't have feelings or conscience, but it knows what happens when X, Y,
Oh,
and Z
it's
the
in my.
results are.
I didn't wear it tonight, Joe. Sorry. Uh, no, no. I think it's very limited what AI can do. I mean, oh Jesus, another idiot. Somebody get rid of that moron for me,
I can
please.
probably
Thank
get rid
you.
of it. Let me see.
I hate stupid people. Thanks, Denny. We're shutting it down. Okay, pull the literal plug. Yeah. No more Black Mirror for you, bud. Receptacles will turn off in the future if malfunctioning, needing just like a photocopy tech in the past. We have gone digital. Even the phone lines aren't analog anymore. My fax machine is no longer with us. RIP. Yeah, I mean, emails replaced fax machine. That's the thing. Like, technology keeps advancing forward. We as human beings have to have it um, move forward.
I,
But right
I
now,
don't.
our population isn't keeping up. Our just the number of people that we have being born into the world aren't enough to sustain our population, let alone our lifestyle.
It
When
wants
you
more
have that,
GPUs. Yeah.
when you have fewer people, but you still have a need, you have fewer craftsmen, people that are capable of building, of doing electrical, doing cement or whatever. There will be machines. It's not. It's not if. It's just it will happen.
Got machines that roof houses.
Yep.
That might be pretty good.
Uh, can go all day. Doesn't get hot. Doesn't complain about the weather. Doesn't
Not
need a
yet.
smoke break. Doesn't need
Not
to go to
yet.
the gas station for the
Not
burritos, the
yet.
delicious burritos. No, it's just that is what will happen. The first thing you'll see is the buildup of the infrastructure, the electrical infrastructure to handle it. do y'all do
3D
y'all think
printing
that becomes the norm of the
houses.
future? Have to. Yes, I do. I think 3D
Yeah, I
printed
think that'll
houses
become a
will
norm of
be.
the future, but they got a couple of kinks to work out on that for sure.
They don't need new sneakers that have melted to the roof. That's true. With liquid argon nitrogen cooling systems, probably. Doesn't have a pill problem, doesn't have to pay child support, doesn't have an alcohol issue. Yeah.
Doesn't have to pay child support.
Dude, I one time I was on the job site, the police showed up, took that dude off in handcuffs because he hadn't paid his child support for 6 months. The worst part is the guy called me from jail and asked me to bail him out, and I was like, "You should have paid your child support. Why are you asking me to support you?" Them's the breaks, kid.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying, it makes complete sense. Now, look, if you want to be an electrician in some third world country, you can still do that.
The pill
You know,
poppers are the backbone of the workforce.
that you'll probably have a job security for generations to come. But in the free world or in the modern world, no. It's just a question of when. How long do you think, or how long till you think till remodelers get replaced? It's not soon enough. I could deal with homeowner specials. It'll happen. Look, the houses that are around now, the ones that are being built now, they're not going to be here in 100 years.
Hang on a second. I gotta make a phone call. Hang on a second.
All right. No political. Yes, no political. We don't want politics on the channel. Keep it to yourself. Politics are for home. They're for the intimate conversations that you have with you and your ex-wife.
You gonna try and swing by tonight?
Drop the pan now.
No, but to come down here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on my way.
You want to just come tomorrow?
I got work tomorrow night.
Oh, you're working tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You're working nights now?
Yeah, I've been working nights at the federal building. I just had to fill in Saturday morning because he called
That's
me
true.
for a favor, basically.
Oh, yeah.
How will AI replace people going into generational debt from Milwaukee tools? I don't know, dude. On dragouts between the squatches. Yeah,
We
gotta
need like,
see those.
we need like $50.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll do that.
Glug. He's giving him the old double glug.
You want to head that way or?
That's up to you. Is it too late or are you good?
Definitely calling for the hookup.
I'm kind of hungry. I was gonna talk about it, eat something, and chill. I'm pretty beat the fuck up. I've been doing this.
Yeah, I don't. Just we'll just catch up whenever, man.
Yeah.
I'll send you. All right.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Awesome. Minus 17 degrees Fahrenheit. Dang. It's like, it was almost 60 degrees today. Almost 60 degrees. Hot tactics.
The Hill
Hang Olongo.
Longo. I don't know.
Hang-a-longo. Actually, dewalt for speed, Milwaukee for power and speed. One of the five guys. Jamie, see, you all know. You all know what he's into. He is an electrician by trade.
Yeah. You never know.
All right, guys, that's it. We're done. Stick a fork in us. It's that time we leave. We appreciate all of you for being here and watching with us, and thank you to the new subscribers. We do want you to know you're welcome. And to the idiots. So for all you Makita wait, before I say it, is there anything you'd like to say to the people?
I got nothing. Anthony's not coming over tonight. He'll probably come over later or something. He's working nights now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Give him the old well, I heard $50. The prices have increased. So
Hey man, it's an investment in an individual that's getting his life on track.
Good for you. Good for you. Yes. Happy New Year.
There you go.
Make a video on why mosquito sucks. The women just won't stop debating. Milwaukee guy already did it, dude. I did a video today. I'm like, hey, why does this leaf blower remind me of a Makita tool? Because it blows. Now this one's for, this one's for leaves and sawdust. This one's for men. That's
Oh, dude, I did pick up another Mellow Tough purse.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's actually kind of excited about this one. This one seems pretty cool. Make the video soon.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, now we can go. So for all you Makita guys out there, don't forget, blow them like you know them. And for the rest of you, manscape like you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will always look big. And who doesn't want a big deck? Take it easy, guys. We'll see you next Sunday, 7 Central Standard Time.
See ya.